Hello, I'm Alecia from Little Onion Cloth, and in this video we are going to talk about the 9 reasons why cloth incontinence products can leak. Now, over the years I've had a lot of people come to me and ask a lot of questions on a lot of things, but ultimately I've found that leaks are the #1 reasons why people don't want to use cloth or they choose to discontinue using cloth. And I wanted to take some time to go over these 9 reasons because I want you to be successful on your cloth journey. And if you are dealing with leaks, that doesn't have to be the end of it. You know, by identifying what types of leak that you're dealing with, then you can find the solution. So let's get into it. The first reason why cloth incontinence products can leak is by not prepping the item properly before use. And what I mean by this is essentially just wash it. Wash your item before you use it. And this is because when items are coming from the manufacturer, there's going to be dust and particles left over on the fabric that can cause moisture to repel. In addition, some fibers like bamboo and hemp, and those natural fibers that have oils on them, they need to be washed multiple times before they reach their max absorbency. And so it's always good to read the instructions for care and make sure that you wash your item accordingly before use. And the second reason why cloth incontinence products can leak is from bad fit. And what I mean by bad fit is that any cloth incontinence items, from cloth pads to cloth diapers to whatever you're using, they need to be fitting snugly against your body. If there's any gapping, you're gonna have leaks. And so make sure that the product that you wear is fit snugly. If it's cloth pads, fit snugly against the body. If it's anything else, make sure that it fits snugly around the legs and the waist. The third reason is you're using the wrong type of product. And if you've read any of my blog posts, I talk about this a lot, and for good reason. Just because leak-proof underwear looks like real underwear and it's awesome doesn't mean that it's going to fit your needs. If you've got a more moderate incontinence flow, whatever you want to call it, then those are not equipped to handle that. They're equipped to handle light leaking over a period of time. And so it's important to be honest about your needs and your lifestyle before purchasing a product. And I know, even if it's on sale, even if it looks super cute, if it's not the right product for you, you're gonna have leaks. Fourth is repelling. So repelling occurs when moisture hits the fabric and it rolls right off. And the most common example of repelling is like a rain jacket. Okay, you're wearing a rain jacket, you go out in the rain and the water's rolling right off of it, which is awesome for a rain jacket in the rain. Is not awesome for a cloth incontinence product. There are lots of causes for repelling, and not prepping is one of them. In addition, if you are using fabric softener, which by the way, you should never use fabric softener on your cloth incontinence products, that can cause repelling. Mineral buildup from hard water can cause repelling, as can using a rash cream that is not meant for cloth incontinence products. Number 5 is damage. Now, most cloth incontinence products claim to last 200 to 300 washings. Some, like pre-folds, say they can last up to 500 washings. And keep in mind that these numbers are taking into account that you're going to properly care for your item. You're not going to leave it in a wet environment for too long where bacteria can get in there and cause microscopic damage. You're not going to be drying it on high heat all the time with Velcro items and other items that can stick to it and damage your product. And so just keep in mind that if you want your products to last, you've got to properly care for them. The sixth reason is oversaturation. So oversaturation occurs when the absorbent part of a cloth incontinence product just can't absorb anymore. It's completely saturated and it just can't handle anymore. And so with oversaturation, most often you can just add more absorbency, or you may need to go up in the type of product that you are using. And that leads us to number 7, which is flooding. And flooding is a type of oversaturation, but it just occurs basically at the point of impact, or in the flood zone, or in the wet zone. And that is when that one area is unable to absorb moisture fast enough. Then you get flooding. Number 8 is compression leaks, which is, in a sense, another type of oversaturation. So a compression leak occurs when you've got a saturated, the absorbent core is saturated, and then you apply a lot of pressure to it. Let's say you're sitting down, or the product you're wearing is on super tight. That can cause moisture to squeeze out along the leg openings in particular. And not all products have this problem. This is most common in pocket style diapers and all-in-one diapers, and any sort of product that relies on microfiber as its sole absorbency. Like, let's be honest, microfiber is awesome, right? It absorbs so fast, like faster than just about any other fabric type. But it's exactly like a sponge. Like, the moisture hits it, it absorbs it, add some pressure, and you lose some of it. And so if you do find yourself dealing with leaks and you only use microfiber inserts for your absorption, try putting a bamboo insert on the bottom. You can layer your inserts. You're not stuck using only what you received with the pocket diaper, if that's what you're using. And last but not least, we have overnight leaks, especially for belly and side sleepers. And again, I'm gonna call out pocket diapers on this one. And I say this because I have a lot of customers who use pocket diapers and they love them. And pocket diapers and all-in-one style diapers, those are awesome for during the daytime. Sometimes you can run into trouble at night, especially if you are needing a product that can have give you full coverage. And it's simply because in a pocket diaper and an all-in-ones, the absorbent core tends to be centered, right? So there's no absorbency along the legs. It's all kind of in the center. So let's say you're a side sleeper and you're wearing a pocket diaper. Well, that moisture, if it doesn't get absorbed in the center core, it's going to pool along the leg opening and leak out. And that's why I always recommend to people, if they need full coverage at night, to use a fitted style or pre-fold style or pull on, some style of cloth product that is going to not only offer absorbency in the center but along the legs as well. Or if they really love their pocket diapers, you can always add an additional cover over the top, to have extra protections. So those are the 9 reasons why cloth incontinence products can leak. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope that if you are dealing with leaks, that you won't let them deter you from continuing on your journey. Just take a step back and kind of analyze what's going on and see if you can identify the reason why your cloth incontinence product is leaking. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and subscribe for more videos on how to use and sew your own cloth incontinence product.